Boom! The universe just delivered Judgment Day to your doorstep. That cocky clown marched into your kingdom thinking the rules didn't apply to them. Wrong move. Your energy hit different. Massive, undeniable, earth-shattering power that flipped their entire world upside down. No warnings, no second chances, just pure, raw consequences crashing down on their parade. Look at them now, choking on the aftermath of challenging your divine essence. Your presence alone shifted the atmosphere, exposed their weakness, and dismantled their little empire brick by brick. The puppet master became the puppet. The game player got played. The hunter became the hunted. Every single person who joined their circus act against you is standing in line for the same fate, gasping, struggling, choking on the reality that came for them. Their spiritual currency depletes with each passing hour. The universe withdraws its investments in their potential. The cosmic bank marks their soul as a liability rather than an asset. Their reservoir of second chances runs dry, while yours overflows with divine abundance. Not just the ringleader, the entire circus now struggles to breathe in the atmosphere of truth that surrounds them. Their puppet master, once so confident in their control, watches helplessly as the strings snap one by one. Their carefully orchestrated performance descends into chaos as the director loses their grip on the production. Observe how quickly loyalty dissolves when facing shared downfall. These supposed ride-or-die companions now point fingers, allocate blame, construct narratives where they appear as victims rather than willing participants. The foundation of their alliance, built on quicksand rather than bedrock, collapses beneath the weight of consequence. Each member of this pathetic coalition now scrambles to save themselves, abandoning ship like rats sensing imminent sinking. Their unified front fractures into individual survival strategies. Their collective strength disintegrates into separate weaknesses. Their combined purpose splinters into solitary desperation. Communication breakdown accelerates their collapse. Messages become misconstrued. Intentions misinterpreted. Plans misaligned. What little trust existed between them evaporates completely. Suspicion replaces camaraderie. Paranoia substitutes for partnership. Fear overshadows fellowship. The cosmic irony stings sharp. The very people they recruited to strengthen their position against you now weaken their defense against karma. The very network they established to amplify their attack now accelerates their defeat. The very connections they forged to ensure victory now guarantee their failure. Your power manifested not through aggression, but through stillness. While they expended energy on elaborate schemes, you conserved yours behind walls of dignified silence. While they exhausted themselves running circles, you remained centered in your truth. Your non-reaction became your most devastating response. They misinterpreted your calm as weakness, a fatal error in judgment. They confused your peace for passivity, a fundamental misreading of your nature. They mistook your restraint for fear, perhaps their most costly miscalculation. Little did they understand that hurricanes begin with quiet centers, that volcanoes appear dormant before eruption, that the deadliest predators strike with minimal warning. Every attempt to provoke you failed spectacularly. Each bait dangled before you returned untouched. All traps set to capture your attention or trigger your emotions remained empty. Your spiritual discipline confused and frustrated them. Your emotional sovereignty infuriated and destabilized them. They burned through their arsenal while you conserved your ammunition. Their resources depleted while yours multiplied. Their energy diminished while yours expanded. Their options narrowed while your possibilities increased. Their doors closed while your pathways opened. Your refusal to engage on their terms disrupted their entire strategy. They prepared for conflict, but encountered only calm. They armed themselves for battle, but found no opponent willing to fight. They constructed elaborate defenses against attacks that never materialized. They exhausted themselves shadowboxing with adversaries who existed only in their imagination. Their obsession with you grew precisely because you released your obsession with them. The asymmetry drove them to madness. Your liberation from the dynamic imprisoned them further within it. Your freedom from concern about their actions increased their fixation on yours. Your escape from the game forced them to play against themselves. A contest they could never win. Cosmic forces surround you, invisible to ordinary perception, yet blindingly evident to those with spiritual sight. Ancient guardians stand at the boundaries of your energy field. Celestial defenders monitor attempts to breach your sacred space. Divine protectors intercept negative projections before they reach their intended destination. They never saw the shield around you because their vision extends only to the material realm. Their spiritual blindness prevented recognition of your supernatural covering. Their limited perception failed to detect the forces rallied for your defense. They attacked what they believed was vulnerability, only to encounter impenetrable fortification. Your intuition, your direct line to universal intelligence, guided you flawlessly through their labyrinth of deception. While they constructed elaborate mazes to confuse and disorient, your internal compass never lost true north. While they erected convincing illusions to mislead and misdirect, your inner knowing pierced through every fabrication. The divine connection they desperately pretend to possess, you authentically embody without effort or announcement. The spiritual authority they claim through hollow declarations, you express through silent certainty. The cosmic favor they attempt to manufacture through ritual, you naturally attract through alignment. Their spiritual envy reveals the true motivation behind their attacks. They sense the genuine connection you maintain with source energy, a connection they counterfeit but cannot replicate. They recognize the authentic power you channel, power they imitate but cannot generate. They perceive the legitimate protection surrounding you, protection they pretend to have but cannot access. This recognition shook them to their core. The realization that their manipulations collided with forces beyond their comprehension or control. The awareness that they had unknowingly challenged entities operating at frequencies they cannot perceive. The understanding that they foolishly picked a fight with someone whose spiritual Rolodex includes names they cannot pronounce. Your expansion accelerates while their contraction intensifies. With each passing day, the gap between your trajectories widens dramatically. You ascend toward your destiny. They descend toward their fate. Your path brightens with increasing possibility. Their road darkens with diminishing potential. The glow-up you're experiencing transcends mere external improvement, though that manifestation certainly exists. Your skin radiates with inner light. Your eyes spark with renewed purpose. Your voice carries newfound authority. Your presence commands attention without demanding it. Physical beauty increases as internal harmony elevates. They cannot escape witnessing your transformation. Social media forces your evolution into their awareness. Mutual connections deliver updates on your progress. Community whispers carry news of your achievements. The universe ensures your success reaches their ears through countless messengers they cannot silence. Every notification announcing another victory of yours lodges like a thorn in their consciousness. Each report of your happiness functions as salt in their self-inflicted wounds. All evidence of your thriving serves as confirmation of their failing. The contrast between your realities turns the knife they placed in their own backs. Their desperate attempts to replicate your glow-up fall embarrassingly short. Their efforts to manufacture success produce only hollow imitations. Their strategies to generate happiness create temporary distractions rather than lasting fulfillment. Their methods to attract abundance result in scattered crumbs instead of sustained prosperity. They choke on the dust of your ascension, gasping for relevance in a reality where they increasingly matter less, struggling for significance in a world rapidly forgetting their existence, fighting for attention in an environment where focus naturally flows toward authentic expression, something they've forgotten how to produce. The funeral of their ego proceeds with or without their conscious participation. Fighting for attention in an environment where focus naturally flows toward authentic expression, something they've forgotten how to produce. The funeral of their ego proceeds with or without their conscious participation. Their former identity, constructed around false superiority and artificial authority, decomposes despite desperate preservation attempts. Their previous self-concept, built upon comparison and competition, disintegrates against the unstoppable force of your genuine self-actualization. The most devastating response to their aggression is your complete happiness, independent of their existence. You deliver no greater punishment than your absolute joy, unconditioned by their suffering. You inflict no harsher sentence than your thorough success, disconnected from their failure. Every morning you wake with purpose becomes a dagger to their directionless existence. Each goal you accomplish highlights their stagnation. Every growth milestone you achieve emphasizes their regression. The passion you bring to living contrasts sharply with the apathy consuming their days. They invested everything in bringing you down. Yet here you stand, taller, stronger, more radiant than ever before. They dedicated vast resources to your destruction. Yet you emerge, not merely surviving, but thriving. Not simply enduring, but evolving. Their greatest efforts produce the opposite of their intention. Your enhanced resilience, your expanded capacity, your elevated frequency. Understand this profound truth. Their attack served as the pressure creating your diamond self. Their resistance functioned as the weights strengthening your spiritual muscles. Their obstacles operated as challenges developing your problem-solving abilities. Without intending to contribute positively to your journey, they accelerated your growth exponentially. While they remain imprisoned by resentment, you walk free in forgiveness, not for their benefit, but for your peace. While they stay chained to the past, you move forward, unburdened by history. While they continue fighting old battles, you create new victories. While they nurse ancient wounds, you cultivate fresh beginnings. Your thriving becomes their daily reminder of failure. Each evidence of your happiness serves as confirmation of their miscalculation. Every sign of your success functions as proof of their error. All indications of your well-being operate as testament to their flawed strategy. Cosmic forces recognize your frequency. Celestial entities respond to your vibration. Universal intelligence acknowledges your signature. Divine attention focuses on your unique light pattern among billions. You are known in realms beyond physical perception, remembered in dimensions beyond human comprehension, recognized by consciousnesses beyond earthly existence. This recognition translates into tangible advantage. Synchronicities multiply in your experience. Coincidences increase in frequency and significance. Timing aligns with supernatural precision. Needed resources appear at critical junctures. Support manifests from unexpected sources. Protection arrives in crucial moments. The very fabric of reality bends slightly in your favor. Probability shifts toward your benefit. Possibility expands in your direction. Potential gravitates toward your intention. The mathematical odds governing ordinary existence recalculate to accommodate your destined outcomes. Doors once firmly closed now stand mysteriously ajar. Opportunities previously inaccessible suddenly appear within reach. Connections formerly impossible now develop naturally. Achievements once deemed unrealistic now manifest as inevitable. The impossible transforms into the challenging. The challenging becomes manageable. The manageable evolves into the effortless. Your intuitive guidance strengthens beyond previous parameters. Inner knowing arrives with greater clarity and authority. Gut feelings communicate with increased precision and volume. Dreams deliver messages with enhanced specificity and relevance. Synchronistic signs appear with improved visibility and unmistakable meaning. The universe employs countless methods to direct your path. Numbers repeat with statistical impossibility. Songs play at precisely meaningful moments. Books fall open to exactly the needed passages. Strangers deliver messages they don't understand, but you immediately recognize. Animals behave unusually in ways that carry specific significance to your situation. Your connection to Source strengthens while theirs weakens further. Your channel clears while their signal deteriorates. Your reception improves while their transmission fails. Your downloads accelerate while their uploads corrupt. Your spiritual bandwidth expands while their connection buffers continuously. The expansion of your consciousness initiated the collapse of their illusion. As you awakened to greater truth, their carefully constructed reality began disintegrating. Your vibrational elevation created interference patterns in their low-frequency existence. Your spiritual clarity introduced instability into their foundation of deception. They never anticipated this consequence of targeting you. They never calculated this outcome of attacking your peace. They never predicted this result of disrupting your journey. Their limited understanding of spiritual mechanics prevented recognition of the energetic backlash their actions would generate. Each step in your awakening process accelerates their nightmare scenario. Your increasing discernment exposes more of their deception. Your developing intuition reveals more of their intentions. Your expanding awareness unmasks more of their manipulations. Your growing clarity illuminates more of their confusion. The nightmare quality of their experience manifests in multiple dimensions simultaneously. Financially, unexpected expenses drain their resources while income sources mysteriously dry up. Socially, relationships deteriorate without clear explanation, while isolation increases beyond comfortable levels. Mentally, confusion clouds previously clear thinking, while decision-making abilities deteriorate noticeably. Physically, unexplained symptoms emerge while energy levels plummet. They search desperately for external causes to their internal collapse. They point fingers in every direction except inward, the only place where true explanation resides. They construct elaborate theories involving everyone except themselves, the only actual source of their circumstances. They assign responsibility to countless others while avoiding accountability. Witness the complete reversal of positions. Where once they appeared powerful, they now stand revealed as weak. Where previously they seemed confident, they now emerge as deeply insecure. Where formerly they looked successful, they now appear obviously failing. Where in the past they projected happiness, they now radiate misery. This reversal represents no temporary fluctuation, but a permanent realignment. No momentary setback, but a fundamental restructuring. No passing phase, but an enduring transformation. The cosmic scales, once tipped unfairly in their favor through manipulation and deception, now balance with absolute precision, perhaps even tilting slightly toward compensatory justice for you. Their attempts to regain former position prove consistently unsuccessful. Their strategies to reclaim previous advantage fail repeatedly. Their methods to re-establish prior dominance backfire predictably. Their efforts to restore earlier conditions collapse inevitably. The universe firmly rejects their petition to return to the status quo that once benefited them at your expense. Doors, once automatically opening for them, now remain firmly closed. Opportunities previously granted through false presentation now require authentic qualification. Connections, once forged through manipulation, now demand genuine value exchange. Advantages earlier secured through deception now necessitate legitimate earning. Meanwhile, your path clears of obstacles that once seemed insurmountable. Barriers previously blocking your progress disintegrate without your active demolition. Roadblocks formerly preventing your advance remove themselves from your route. Challenges once impeding your journey transform into stepping stones, facilitating your rise. People who once dismissed you now seek your attention. Individuals who previously overlooked you now notice your presence. Groups that formerly excluded you now extend invitations. Communities that earlier rejected you now offer membership. The social reconfiguration reflects the energetic reality, your rising value versus their declining worth. The permanence of this reversal slowly dawns on them, triggering existential crisis. The recognition that their situation reflects not temporary challenge, but permanent condition. The realization that their circumstances indicate not passing difficulty, but enduring reality. The awareness that their position signifies not momentary placement, but fixed location in a newly ordered system. Their desperate bargaining with the universe yields no results. Their frantic prayers receive no response. Their urgent pleas meet only silence. Their fervent promises generate no second chances. The window for different choices has closed. The opportunity for alternate decisions has passed. The time frame for better options has expired. The period for redemption has concluded. Understand this fundamental truth. What currently transpires follows a script written before your birth. Your present experience unfolds according to a design established prior to your arrival. Your current position aligns with coordinates determined before your journey began. Your existing circumstances match projections created before your story commenced. Your destiny requires your participation, yet proceeds with or without your conscious cooperation. Your fate invites your engagement, yet advances regardless of your deliberate involvement. Your purpose welcomes your awareness, yet unfolds independent of your intentional recognition. Your calling appreciates your acknowledgement, yet manifests separate from your conscious acceptance. Those who attempted to derail your destiny now watch helplessly as it accelerates instead. Those who tried to delay your becoming now observe powerlessly as it expedites instead. Those who sought to prevent your manifestation now witness hopelessly as it intensifies instead. Their interference, intended to obstruct, functioned instead as fertilizer for your growth, as catalyst for your transformation, as accelerant for your evolution. The universe conspires in your favor. The cosmos collaborates toward your benefit. Creation cooperates for your advantage. Existence coordinates for your good. Continue forward with absolute certainty that you walk the exact path meant for you, arriving precisely where you belong, exactly when you are meant to be there. Your victory requires no announcement. Its evidence speaks with deafening volume. Your success needs no declaration. Its manifestation communicates with unmistakable clarity. Your triumph demands no proclamation. Its existence broadcasts with undeniable presence. Allow the contrast between your authentic ascension and their fraudulent posturing to stand as testament to universal justice. Permit the disparity between your legitimate elevation and their counterfeit importance to serve as evidence of cosmic balance. Let the difference between your genuine evolution and their manufactured significance function as proof of divine order. Their choking results from natural consequence rather than vindictive action on your part. Their suffocation stems from inherent outcome rather than retaliatory measure from your position. Their strangulation originates from inevitable effect rather than punitive reaction from your stance. You need not tighten the noose. They fashioned it themselves and placed it around their own necks. The contrast between your respective experiences delivers the message enough. Your peace versus their turmoil. Your clarity versus their confusion. Your stability versus their chaos. Your abundance versus their lack. Your connection versus their isolation. Your progress versus their stagnation. Your expansion versus their contraction. Your liberation versus their imprisonment. Continue living magnificently, not to punish them, but to honor yourself. Keep evolving brilliantly, not to torture them, but to fulfill your potential. Maintain thriving spectacularly, not to hurt them, but to express your essence, your best self. Life serves simultaneously as your greatest gift to yourself and your most powerful statement to the world. Remember always Their attempt to diminish your light only forced them to stare directly into it, resulting in their spiritual blindness. Their effort to reduce your power only required engagement with it, resulting in their energetic depletion. Their endeavor to lower your frequency only demanded proximity to it, resulting in their vibrational incompatibility with their former reality. You remain forever beyond their reach, ascending while they descend, expanding while they contract, evolving while they devolve. The gap between your experiences widens with each passing moment. The distance between your realities increases with every breath. The divergence between your destinies grows with every heartbeat. Let them choke on the magnificent spectacle of your unstoppable becoming. Let them gasp at the extraordinary vision of your inevitable transformation. Let them struggle for breath, witnessing the unprecedented miracle of your cosmic unfoldment. Their desperate attempt to destroy your light inadvertently positioned them as front-row spectators to your most spectacular illumination. Shine on, magnificent one. Rise up, glorious being. Ascend further, divine creation. The universe stands in perpetual awe of your courageous journey. The cosmos watches with eternal appreciation of your beautiful becoming. Creation observes with infinite admiration of your spectacular evolution. Continue forward in absolute certainty. You were never the target. You were always the treasure.